Here he is talking about Steve Bannon. Charlie, get your reaction on the other side. Watch. Yeah.
I like Mr. Bannon. He's a friend of mine. But Mr. Bannon came on very late. You know that. I went through 17 senators, governors, and I won all the primaries. Mr. Bannon came on very much later than that. And I like him. He's a good man. He is not a racist, I can tell you that. He's a good person. He actually gets a very unfair press in that regard. But we'll see what happens with Mr. Bannon.
Okay, so that was, a little premonition, perhaps, that you had that Mr. Bannon was going to be gone. But, Charlie, he's taking credit. He's saying, this was me.
Donald Trump takes credit for the economy of jobs that Obama created. So let's be real clear.
That's true.
That is definitely true.
But you think Bannon was a big part of his success, and without Bannon there, what happened?
Yes. Bannon gave him the road book, the playbook, and it wasn't just Bannon. It was a guy named Sam Nunberg, a political advisor. It was Roger Stone. In all different ways, those guys gave President Trump the playbook to be, candidate Trump the playbook to be President Trump, and without Bannon, you're losing one of your star outfielders. I'm just telling you. I hope if he goes rogue,
a star outfielder of the outright team.
No.
I'm sorry, but the damage has been done.
And if you read Josh Green's book, by the way, hey, Pablo, let me just jump in, because these are big. Hang on 1 second, Pablo. These are big accusations to make against someone, okay?
Yes.
And he's on record. He came out with an interview basically saying that he had no use for those hooligans in the alt-right. So to make those kind of accusations about anybody, and that is all you folks do right now. That's what you just keep doing over and over and over again. And so to infer that is an awfully big thing to say. I'm going to give the last word to Ned, who knows Steve Bannon very well. What does he do now? Does he go back to Breitbart? And can Donald Trump look through the Breitbart lens and via other vehicles to perhaps find his way? Because Charlie's making the point it's going to be really challenging without Bannon by his side.
It is, and I mean, so there's two questions really quick, Trish. One is, who's going to replace Steve Bannon as the White House strategist? Because he is a very unique, brilliant thinker who is always thinking 2 or 3 steps ahead. So that's a huge question mark. And is this person, whoever's going to come up, if it's going to be replaced, are they going to have the same instincts and the same brilliance as Steve Bannon? Now, with him going back, and I assume he's going to be going back to Breitbart and doing some of the things he was doing previously, I can guarantee you what he's going to be doing. He is going to be using that very powerful platform to be pushing that America First agenda and reminding people, again, these ideas were winning ideas. They are positive agenda for America. Let's not lose sight of that. And again, he's going to be competing with some very powerful voices inside the West Wing, but you know what? Bannon's got a lot of resources and a lot of allies beyond just Breitbart that are going to be pushing this message.
Charlie, Ned, Pablo.
It's going to be hard, though.
Thank you. Thank you so much.